I asked one AI tool to rank all 8 RIU resorts in Cancun, and the one with the lowest nightly price didn't even crack the top spot for value. The cheapest room was not the best deal, and the reason comes down to a single line item almost nobody checks before they book. By the time the AI finished, it had resorted every resort by what you actually pay, not what the booking site shows you, and the resort that looked cheapest quietly cost more the moment you tried to leave it. If you've got a Cancun trip coming up, hit subscribe right now because I'm about to show you the exact number you'd otherwise overpay. Here's what I did. I didn't ask for a generic resort list. I used one specific prompt, and I want you to see the whole thing, because this is the difference between a useful answer and a travel brochure. Here's the exact prompt I used. Act as a meticulous travel investigator. Rank every RIU resort in Cancun from the perspective of a budget traveler. For each, list the true all-in cost, not the sticker price, including hidden fees, transfer costs, and what upgrades are actually worth paying for. Give me exact price ranges, not estimates. I call this the Sherlock prompt because it forces the AI to investigate instead of just summarize. That last line, exact price ranges, not estimates, is what changes everything. It makes the AI give you real numbers, and specific is what saves you money. The AI came back with every resort resorted, not by the nightly rate, but by the true 5-night total, including taxes, transfers, and the fees the booking sites hide. 2 regions, 8 resorts. And here's the re-rank that matters. Lowest sticker, RIU Latino, $180 a night. It looks like the bargain, but it's in Costa Mujeres, and that's where the trap lives. The airport transfer runs $125 for a private van, nearly double the $65 it costs to reach the hotel zone. And once you're there, there's no cheap bus. Every trip into town is a $45 to $65 taxi. The number one value, RIU Caribe, $210 a night. On paper, it's $30 more per night, but the transfer is $65, the bus into town is $1, and the total 5-night cost lands around $1,150, basically the same as the cheapest resort, with none of the isolation. That's the thing the AI caught that I didn't expect. The cheapest room only wins if you never leave it. Let me simplify the savings, category by category, starting with the transfer, because it's the line item that flips the whole ranking. Hotel Zone Resorts, RIU Caribe, RIU Cancun, and the Palace properties run a $60 to $70 round-trip transfer. Costa Mujeres Resorts, RIU Latino, and RIU Dunamar run $115 to $135 because you need a private van. That's a $60 to $70 gap on a trip that's supposedly cheaper. The booking site doesn't show you that number. It shows you $180 and lets your brain do the rest. Then there's the stuff that applies to every resort, no matter which one you pick. A Cancun environmental tax of about $22.50 for a 5-night stay, and the Quintana Roo visitor tax, about $30 for 2 travelers. Both are mandatory, and both are added after the price you see. The AI folded both into every resort's true total. So when it says RIU Caribe runs $1,150 to $1,735 all in, that number already includes the taxes. The sticker prices you see on a booking site, those don't. On upgrades, the AI was blunt, and this is where the Palace resorts start to look worse than they seem. RIU Palace Kukulkan is the most expensive on the list, around $1,800 to $2,735 true cost. Its elite club runs $90 to $120 a night, a dedicated lounge, and top-shelf liquor. But for a budget traveler, that pushes you past the point of value. The AI's advice was simple. Skip the swim-up rooms and skip the elite club. An ocean view upgrade at RIU Cancun is $15 to $25 a night and actually worth it. Everything above that is paying for status, not comfort. One more thing before I wrap, and this matters, because I don't want this to read like I'm trashing Cancun or RIU. None of this is a reason to skip it. Cancun is still one of the best value, all-inclusive destinations in this hemisphere, and the beaches are genuinely world-class. The staff at these resorts, the bartenders, the housekeepers, the excursion crews, are some of the warmest people you'll meet anywhere. The point isn't, don't go. It's, go armed with the real numbers. The trap only works on travelers who don't know where the extra cost is hiding, and now you do. So, the cheapest RIU room in Cancun? RIU Latino at $180. But the best deal? RIU Caribe, once you factor the transfer and the transit you'd otherwise be paying for. If this saved you $1 on your next trip, hit like and comment your destination. I'll confirm whether this exact approach fits the resort you're eyeing. Save like a local, not a tourist.